Hello everyone. In today's session, we are going to discuss about the data type conversion. So, data type conversion is a feature which is provided by all the programming languages. And what happens when during the coding, in many cases, it is required to convert your one data which is in some certain type. You need to convert it into the another type, and that type of thing we call the data type conversion. In VB in VB.NET, VB provides many functions through using which by using them you can convert your data. Like for example, here it is CSTR, means if you want to convert some data into the string, you can use CSTR. Like CINT means convert it into integer. Char means convert it into char, and you can simply do it by providing the argument. Now let's take an example to understand it in a better way. So function is one method. And the another method is by using the convert dot toString. So instead of the toString, whatever your targeted data type, you can mention. And X is a variable or the value you can provide the value. By using this method, you can also convert the data. Now, let's take it with one example. So here we have taken Z as a variable, as a string, Z string, and X variable as a double. And we are just assigning the value or initializing this X variable with the value 3.245. Right? So what I want to do, I want to convert this 3.245 into string. So this is my target, right? This I want as an output. So what I am doing, I am writing convert dot toString in the parameter, in the bracket, provide the source variable which you want to convert, and simply using the assignment operator equal to sign, you can store this value in the Z. So this is the one method, and the same method is this. You can write CSTR in the bracket X, and you can assign it to the Z variable. So ultimately in both the cases you will get this output, right? So this is about the data type conversion. Now let's take one more example, the similar example, and also you can use this example in your practical. So here we have taken one form, data conversion, and on this form we have taken one command button, and on which we have written click to check data conversion. So when I click on this button, so that is the click event of this button. What I want to do, I want to pop up some message, right? I want to pop up some message this way. But what in the message, that we will do inside the code, inside the click event. So S is a variable, dim S as a string. So as a string, D as a double. And in double, in this D variable, we are initializing it with the 123.456, right? And what you can do, there are three different ways. Like one, you can directly write this way, S is equal to D. You can directly assign this D into the S, and you can print the S. Another method is S is equal to convert dot toString in the bracket your source variable, that is my D. So I want to change the 123.456, which is a value of D, into the string, and for that I have used convert dot toString, right? And the another method is CSTR to convert the data. CSTR and in the bracket D, and you can simply assign it to the S. This is your targeted variable. And after that, message box is a method. Message box is a method in which in which you can use, or it's a function, and as a parameter you can write the value or anything or a variable. And here I have written the s. So at the end you will get this type of message box. In the output you will get this type of message box which will display 123.456, right? So this is about the data type conversion. One more thing here we are going to discuss is implicit and explicit. What does it mean? Implicit means when you say data type conversion, but implicit means you are not mentioning, you are not using any of the method, any of this method. Directly you can assign the value, right? In certain cases it will give an error that you will be explained in the practical session. In certain cases you will get an error, but what type of case? If you remember option strict and other methods, right? So this is implicit. But when you use convert to string, convert method and cst or any function, this we call the explicit. So yeah, this is about the data type conversion. Two types, implicit type and explicit, and two methods, convert method and the function method. And also one new thing we learned, that is the message box, how to use the message box. Of course more we will see about the message box in our later sessions, but yeah, this is about the data type conversion.